Hey, Owen, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the live stream. I'm doing well. I changed up the background. Just got to put the message out there. Just got to get it out, and then we'll start going. One day I'll figure out how to do this. Figure out how to do this with like 5 different streaming services. I'll do it all at once. But as of right now, I don't have a computer powerful enough to do that. Boom. Alrighty. Coors, what's going on, buddy? What kind of guns do I have? Hey, that's a great question, Tenzi. Odd. So, go on, ducks. Go on. Go on. No, out of here. Okay, so I've changed things up, you guys. It's a little shocking. So down here, I've got my Marlin Model 60. This is a 22 long rifle. It's been in my family for about 55 years, I think. So something like that. My dad learned how to shoot on it. I learned how to shoot on it. They sure are, Joseph. They're sure fake. You can stick around and look at all the fake guns, or you can, you don't have to stay. It's fine. And here I've got my 2 PSA daggers. That's not all of them, but I have a third one. This is the PSA dagger full size. It's the equivalent of a Glock 17. And this is the PSA Dagger Micro, which is like a Glock 43X. Alrighty. And then you'll see, if you're new to the stream, you won't notice the difference. But those of you that have been here a couple times, you'll notice a difference. I have something here. So this is the Winchester 120. You guys have seen him lots of times. This is my SKB. So it's not much shorter. It's like a 1-inch shorter barrel. So this is like a 26. This is like a 25. This is my SKB. It's a Japanese shotgun. It's really great. This is our new family friend, everybody. This is the Mossberg 930. And she is beautimous. Oh, man. I got such a good deal on this gun, you guys. This is like a $1,200 gun, and I got it for like less than half that. I got it for less than half that. It is a Mossberg 930. So for those of you that aren't aware, a Mossberg 930 is Mossberg's answer to the Benelli or the Beretta 1301. It's a semi-automatic, gas-powered, gas system shotgun. This is my Norinco Type 56 AK-47 with customized Yugo handguards because they were cheap and we fixed them and made them fit. This is my my EPC-9 from Aero Precision. This is my AR-10 chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor, also from Aero Precision. And this is my AR-15 chambered in 223 Wild from Anderson. Anderson's the lower and Aero Precision is the upper. I do a lot of Aero Precision, guys, because I like to put my stuff together. I do have an AK. Ted Det. I got an AK right there. Norinco. Type 56. Chinese. Hellcats are good, man. Carlo, I don't have a 1911. I believe a 1911 is what I'm supposed to get. Right here. This is the oldest gun I have. This Marlin Mile 60. Devin. General. Dude, it's fun. Dream Killer. I think that the PA-15 is a great entry-level AR-15. Nomadic. I do. Right there. Right there, bud. Chinese. Norinco. Type 56. Good stuff. Good stuff. Bensler, what's going on, bud? Welcome to the channel, you guys. Welcome to the live stream. We're having fun. Hey, if everybody do me a favor, double tap that screen. That gets us likes. It's free. Doesn't cost you any money to do likes. What's going on, Christian? Doesn't cost any money to do likes. And it helps the channel. It helps the videos spread. And it helps the channel grow. And it helps... I don't have a drum mag. I don't have a drum mag. It's really hard to conceal a drum mag. So I don't have one. P. Vacro, the M4 is a really good platform. Most civilians have never shot one, and most civilians can't ever own one. So, Nomadic Stranger. That's weird. I didn't threaten anybody. But, I'm the man that sold the world. I have not shot a Canik. Sold the world. But I have held a lot of Canics because I've looked at them, and the thing that I find with Canik, and I've dry fired them and done some stuff. What I have found with the Canik is that it feels kind of like a cross between a Taurus and a Walther, and for the cost of a Canik, I'd rather just spend a little more and go with a Walther, or just save the money and buy the Taurus. Yes, Brad. That's what we do here. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Hey, Smoke, would you do me a favor? Would you or Bensler write us a nice banner message? Like, I don't know, something like and subscribe. It's free. Donate if you can. It's not. Something along those lines. Just something fun for the chat. And that way we can. Carbines are cool, man. DeLewis. So my favorite gun that I own is my AK. I got it for Christmas this year. I kind of rebuilt it. It was in pretty rough shape. It was an NHM 90, and so I kind of rebuilt it so that it's more like its original. The way that it was originally built, which is the Type 56 style for Norinco. So that's why the AK. But I haven't yet shot my Mossberg because I just picked it up today. So I'm very excited to do that. I'm actually working on getting some wax slugs. I'm going to go test some wax slugs with it. So I'm really excited about that. Best for home defense, Alan Grant. Whatever you are most proficient with is what you should use for home defense. That's what I recommend. So, big AK or shotgun. I really like my AK, but I also really like my shotguns. That's why I've got a few of them. Lord Alcatraz. I sure have gotten a 360 no scope. I sure have, man. Dude, Norinco is cool. I really like mine. USA, I don't know if you've looked into it, but consider if you don't have the underfold holes, Maybe look at getting some of the furniture to convert it back into a Type 56, since the Mac 90s and NHM 90s were originally built off of the Type 56 platform. They're good. Guns Blazing Ranch. Thank you. Yeah. Dude, mine's got a weird history. Mine's got a really weird history. Mine had NHM 90 and Mac 90 numerics on it. And so I think mine was like an actual Type 56. They got stuck in customs, and it just sat there until the ATF and the gun ban that went through happened, and then they put Mac 90 and NHM 90 stuff on it. So it's really weird. But it's a really good gun. That's why I was able to I put it back together as close as I can to a Type 56. Dude, Dream Killer. That's awesome. Great first build. Great gun. Great gun for an AR. Big. I don't go hunting very much. DeLewis, I don't have a 44 Magnum. I actually don't have a revolver, but we're working on it. We're working on it. That's cool. You should definitely look into it, bud. It's nice. I know, Orange, dude. When I was talking to the guy was really cool. He apparently used to do stuff with what is it, Nut and Fancy, and I was telling him about my channel, and he's like, I've got something here for you. So I think they actually sold it to me for way less than they were trying to, but I think they did that like to help me out, and yeah. Thank you, Oliver. I'll post yours for now. Hey, Bensler. Sea Gaming Outdoors. What's going on? Odd. What did you find? Alejandro. That would be sick. Am I below average in gun ownership? I kind of think that I am. Oh, Alejandro. So they're not illegal to own, Alejandro. They're just very hard to own. It's very hard to get an M4. But the good news is, with force reset triggers, you can get pretty close to what an M4 is like. I take that back. It's not really close to an M4. But it does simulate it enough that you can have a good time with it. Bensler, what's up, bud? Go ahead. Gaming Outdoors. I have had Busch Light Lime. I like beer. I think it's good. Osama. I don't know what those emojis mean. Do I have an M41 pulse rifle? I don't show it on screen because the ATF gets mad. What's up, Aaron Jones? Does 338 shoot? Yes, I used to have a 338 Winchester Magnum up in Alaska when I was there. Camden. Pre-lock S&W revolvers. I also have a Performance Center 460 mag and 500. Awesome, USA. Do I fix and clean lever action rifles? I have two. I don't know how to fix. What's it doing, Nuno? I've cleaned lever action rifles. I've kind of fixed some. I've never taken them all the way apart. Awesome, Bensler. Go ahead, dude. If you make a gun video, hey, anybody that's on this channel, if you have guns, if you like guns, feel free to tag me. I promise you, I will comment on your video. I'm not like those other guys. You see, I try to interact with my chat. I don't even really pay attention to the camera. I read the chat. So feel free. If you have guns and you want me to comment on them, you want me to do some kind of anything like that, I'll do it. Dude, I love interacting with you guys. Ashley, I don't have Glocks. I have Glock clones. I have PSA daggers, which is the Palmetto State Armory version of the Glock. This one is based off of the Glock 43X. This one is based off the Glock 17. Zombie Hunter, what's up, buddy? Show AR, please. Okay. I've got 3 of them. There you go. 3 ARs. I've got an AR-15, I've got an AR-10, and I've got an AR 9mm. I only have 1 AK. Juice WRLD. Do you like the movie Aliens or Predator? I like both movies, Tristan. JF. Oh, check this out, guys. Because the last 2 guys that won swag, so one of the things I do, if you win swag on my channel, you get a 6-pack of Rippets. So I've got 12 Rippets here because I got 2 packages I got to send out tomorrow. Did you undercut the trigger guard or did it come like that? For which gun? Aaron, which gun? King plays the shotguns. Shotguns are all right here. I've got my Winchester, my SKB, and my new baby, the Mossberg 930. Douglas, that is actually what I am working on buying for the channel. We did a goal, and when I do goals for the channel, we always set it the same thing. Thank you, King. We always set our goals the same. It's a $500 goal. So when we get to $500, whoever gets us to $500, whether it's $1 or $10, they win swag. But then I let you guys pick the guns that I buy. So the Mossberg I paid for with ad revenue, but everything else. So I let the chat decide. They've already voted on my next two guns. I'm getting a 357 Colt Python. That's going to go on layaway pretty soon. And then I found today they want me to get a lever action. They kind of already voted on that and made that decision, but I haven't paid for it yet. I haven't put it on layaway, but I did find a really nice Golden Boy Henry Arms, repeating arms, lever action in 4570 today, and I found it for a really good price. So I was tempted, but I haven't put a Python on layaway yet. No, that's it. They voted on the Python, so that's what I'm getting. That's how I give back to you guys. Yes, Tristan, you should. Sorry guys, that was wobbly. There's the AK. So, Tao, that's an excellent question. What nope, this whole room is my safe, but also I've been teaching my children firearm safety, firearm ownership, and handleship from the time that they were all about 5 years old. So my children have a very healthy respect. They have seen up close what firearms can do. No, Dream. I'm probably not going to do a stainless steel barrel. My children know very well what firearms do. They know that they're not toys. They know that they can be fun. And when they are old enough to own their own firearms, they know they're doing hunter safety. They're doing firearm safety courses, and then I teach them a lot. So I know that my kids don't play with my guns, and I do lock up this room when I'm not here. So. I know a lot of people ask about, like, well, how can you have guns and have kids? Well, it's really easy. I don't hide the guns from my children. I don't make them curious. I don't treat them like they're grenades that are going to go off and kill everyone around them. I treat them with respect. I have fun with them. I show them how to have fun with them, but I also show them how to do it under supervision. Yeah, what I did was I replaced the door with a fire door, and I put a bolt action, or I put a bolt, a deadbolt, and a regular door that locks from the outside. So, odd, yes, you can. It's just really hard. It's like any other full auto firearm. So those of you that want to know, full auto firearms are absolutely legal to own. It's just a very long, tedious process to own them. It's not easy. I'm just realizing I don't have a drink. Hey, Mia, could you go get my drink? My big blue cup. Can you go fill it with some ice and water, please? Thank you. I love you. JF, I do not have any surplus firearms. I mean, I guess kind of the AK is sort of surplus. It's a Chinese Norinco, and the Norincos pre 1986 and then 1989 ban. They were all built based off of the Type 56 military style. So, oh, awesome, Mason. If you can give me your honest opinion if I should build an M41A pulse rifle. Absolutely, Tristan. Corporal Hicks would be honored. So, Zombie Hunter. I actually am kind of excited for 28 years later. Is my daughter younger? No. Yes, the Pepsi Cup is incoming. Sorry, Aaron, go ahead. Ask your question again. Sorry. Muhammad, I'll show you the AK again. Floridian guy, what's going on? Hey, and if you guys are cool with it, if everybody, we have 100 people watching. If everybody that is here, that's here on the channel, if you haven't yet, if everybody hits like, that does a couple things. One, it helps the channel do better, and it helps the algorithm. And two, it helps every other gun content creator do better because it shows that people are interested in gun content. People are interested in learning about firearms. And I really love talking about firearms. I love talking to you guys. So if everybody that's there in the chat, we have 109 viewers right now. If even half of you guys double tap the like screen, you don't get charged for it. If you're watching from a phone, just double tap your screen. That's how you like the video. And I would be so grateful, and so would all the other YouTube creators.
I opened it to put water in it, and it already had some soda in it.
I know. Will you still go put more ice and water in it? It's okay. Water it down. Thank you. Yeah, that would be awesome if everybody could do that. If you guys would hit that like button. If you're watching from a computer, if you're watching from your phone or tablet, just double tap the screen. George, I'm not a practicing Mormon, but I am traditionally raised LDS. What's
Can
up?
you open it?
Oh,
it's hard
yeah.
to open, and last time I opened it, it was so hard that it splashed
Hold the bottom.
everywhere.
Hold the bottom. Pop. Red anodized. That's right, Kyle. Those optics are from Dagger Defense right here. They're an American-owned company. They do source their stuff from China, but they have pretty strong quality control. I've had those optics for 5 years, and I have not had any issues with them. Oh, okay. So these came this way. Aaron, when you go with PSA undercuts the undercuts everything. The trigger guard. It came from PSA that way. On both the 43X, and it's the same on my compact because I have the compact as well, the Glock 19. Car edits. I have an AR-15. M4s are full auto or select fire. And most civilian AR-15s are not select fire. So an M4 is typically going to be Colt or FN, unless it's an HK416. Dude, if you've got Glocks, like you can do it. You can send it to places and they'll do it. But honestly, for the amount of money that it costs, you could probably just go to PSA and buy a PSA lower. Big. I actually inherited this when I turned 18. I inherited this Marlin, but I've been shooting guns since I was about 6 years old, which is well over 30 years. I'm over 40, so. Big Boon, that's right. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. The day that we celebrate the Emancipation Proclamation. So, 131 folks. Everybody, please, if you are having fun and you like these guns, please double tap your screen and hit like. How much does a modded M4 cost? So, car edits. Again, you can't own a modded M4. This is an AR-15. It's not an M4. And they vary in price. You can go to lots of different manufacturers and you can price them out at lots of different costs. You can find a broad range of prices. Aaron, you could do that too. Hey, grilled cheese, what's going on, bud? The back sight on the PSA, on the compact or the 43X? Bacon? I don't know. I can't, the person asking best 9mm PCC, I cannot, it looks like you're a cat. I don't know if that's what it is. I don't understand what the name is. But I built this one. This is an Aero Precision 9mm AR. The reason I went with an AR is because I know the AR platform really well. I'm in the military. I'm in the reserves. I've shot the M4 a whole lot. I own an AR-15. I own an AR-10. And I wanted to build a pistol caliber carbine that I knew that I would have no issues with the controls. Now, if you don't want to build one yourself, one that I would recommend that is AR platform is the Banshee from CMMG. They're kind of pricey, but they do have a roller delay system, so it shoots very similar to like an MP5. Mason, I have not done any suppressors yet. The Banshee's a really good gun. Thank you, Grilled Cheese. Dude, I am so excited to go shoot it. So, Kyle, I run the CMMG Descent, yeah. So, car edits. M4s. M4 is the designation of the military full auto or select fire. So that could be like 3-round burst, 5-round burst, or 3-round burst and full auto. Like it's the military designation of a rifle. Those are not legal for most civilians to own. You can own them. It's just very hard. You have to go through a bunch of hoops. You have to find one that's transferable. They cost anywhere from $25,000 to $50,000. They're very expensive. Dream Killer, I agree. The closest thing I have is I have this AR-10 that's in 6.5 Creedmoor. So, no, this is a Mossberg 930, you guys. So many people in the chat. Have an M77 being built right now. Awesome. Awesome worldwide. DDM 14A1. Yep. I used to have a Corporal Hicks. Cool. Corporal Hicks is cool. I like Corporal Hicks. Yeah. Yeah. But if you go to someplace, Triple H Farms, correct. You can go somewhere. You can own one. It's just kind of a pain in the butt. A lot of like gun shops or gun ranges. Mad Mike, no, this is definitely a Mossberg 930. Mossberg 930, right there. No, Bacon Socks, we can't touch any of the guns. You cannot see me touch the guns. That's awesome, Tristan. Mad Mike, you're trying. You're trying. We've played this game before. Worldwide, no, this is a Chinese Norinco Type 56. Car edits. No, I don't currently own a 1911.
This all black one is brand new.
Yep, this all black one is brand new. So, this is the longest range one that I have, my 6.5 Creedmoor. Mason, I've done a little over 1,100 yards. Yeah, yeah, these are all, yeah, these can't be touched. That's why. Mad Mike is still trying to get me. Dude, Mad Mike, it doesn't work if you only post the troll messages. You have to post other stuff. Dude, Mason, it's almost not fair, though. 6.5 Creedmoor is like designed to reach out to 700 to 1,000 yards. And that's with this. I know there are guys that are out there that can do way over that. That can do like, easily can do a mile with like a bolt action 6.5 Creedmoor. So, can't see me ghost. Can I see the clean kit and information on a company? I don't know what that means. Exactly, Mason. Yeah. Your father's garage. That would be cool. I don't know that you can get just a standard AR-10 upper for 277 SIG though. Car edits. For the channel, we're currently working on getting a revolver. Then we're getting a lever action 4570. But I believe that after the 4570, we're getting we're gonna get a 1911. Does Bear Creek make one? Do they make a 277 Sig Fury? Yeah, Triple H, correct. It is a pain in the butt. Worldwide. Remember, to some people, Bear Creek is an entry level step, and the fact that they offer it, like that, can be a solution. What's up, J Dog? Did your turtle ever eat its little snack? Yeah, everybody needs a good. I'm so glad I finally got this shotgun. Like I really was. I've been toying with getting like a Turkish Benelli clone, and I'm so glad that I found this one for what I did, because I probably would have gone with like some kind of Turkish knockoff. But this is really really good. I'm so happy that I found it. Yeah, now I will agree with that. Worldwide, I think that for the money that you pay for Bear Creek, I think you could go with Arrow Precision and just assemble the rifle together. Jacob, about milk jug size. Akaria Abishkek, you have army stuff in your yards, only grenade launcher left. I don't really know what that means. Mason, they have a very good warranty. Ethan, Benelli or bust. I don't know, dude. I've read a lot of things about Mossberg, and they make some pretty good shit. I agree with you, Triple. I agree with you. Tristan, hot glue will work really well, but I don't think it'll dry fast. I have hunted with both of the shotguns on the end, and I have hunted with this 22. I have not hunted with any of these guns or my pistols. J-Lo, no, the AK is a Chinese Narinko. Yeah, Mason, I like Arrow. I think you can get some really good. I think you can get some really good deals on Arrow. Yeah, I have Arrow. This is the only one that's not completely Arrow out of my ARs. It's Anderson on the bottom and Arrow on top. Now, Ethan, he's talking about like a cardboard gun. He's talking about a pretend gun. So, no, 100%, Jacob. That's why I like. That's why I tell people. So one of the things that I tell people when they're doing like target practice or anything like that, even when they're doing a pistol, I know that everybody wants to have like that sub MOA. They want to have like 3 or 4 MOA, and that's what they want. When you're talking pistols, you're talking stress, you're talking self defense, home defense, things like that. Like I think that there's been this, and don't get me wrong, I love the other YouTube guys, the guys that have been around forever, that have millions of subscribers, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, the guys that go out and that's what they do. They shoot, they shoot, they shoot. Most of us don't do that. Going out and getting proficient to where you can hit a milk jug sized target or a center of mass sized target consistently with a pistol at 5, 10, 15 yards, if it's for home defense, that is great. That is nothing to be sad about. So then when you can do the same thing at 1100 yards with a really good rifle, like, that's something to celebrate. That is an amazing achievement. That is proficiency that most people don't have. I mean, I took my wife shooting the other day, and she goes maybe once a year. She likes shooting. She just only likes to go once a year, and she was kind of all over the paper. Of the like 30 rounds that she shot, I think she had like half of them, but it was still 15 on the paper. That's not as good as I'd like her to be, but it's still good enough that if she was in a situation where she needed to use a gun in a defensive scenario, she'd be okay. So I share that with you guys because it's something to it's something to remember, and it's something to remind yourselves. And like you're never gonna be that you're likely never gonna be that guy that has a group that's like this, at 20 yards with a pistol. And there's nothing wrong with having a group that's bigger than this at 20 yards. So I like it, Aaron. Dude, I would love to go shooting once a week. I don't, for many excuses, but the biggest caliber I've ever shot, technically it's 105. That's cool, Tristan. Yeah, Bacon, technically it's 105. I've ridden in an AC 130 and I've pushed the button. So technically the biggest gun I've ever shot is a 105. Bullman, thank you. Dude, thank you. Where did everybody go? Did me turning around and talking to the screen, did that make everybody leave? No, Bacon. I've shot a Ma Deuce. I've shot a Ma Deuce and I've shot a 40 millimeter grenade launcher. So yeah, we had like 130 people in here and then they just freaking all left. Can't see me go. So do I have any cleaning supplies and tip for the guns? I do have cleaning supplies. I'm bad about cleaning, guys. I will fully admit. I'm just about as bad as Morgan. He used to be on Classic Firearms. He's Mag Dump Morgan now. I only clean my guns when I feel like they're starting to run not as good. You could do that. I miss demo too. I literally, like, when I clean my guns, when I do, I usually just run water through them and then I spray them out with like compressed air. I have an air compressor, do compressed air, and then I use a little bit of WD-40 and spray it out again. And then I use like gun oil, and that's it. Bullman, I am still in the Air Force Reserves. I like Gunner, Bensler. Gunner's been around for a while. Gunner's a good guy. It was Cooper that was like being weird, and then Bacon, demo stopped putting out content in May. May was his last video, his very last video. Brake cleaner instead of water, at least. Yeah, it's usually WD-40. What's going on, Tristan? I see you. Yeah, I mean, I get why Outdoor Boys. I get why they've stopped. I understand his wife started getting involved, and she started getting uncomfortable with the boys being out on the videos and doing stuff. That's cool, Bacon. Aaron, I would like to reload. I just don't know when I'd have time. Hey, Ghost Frogger, dude, how's it going, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, look, I got a new shotgun. I finally got a tactical shotgun. Yeah. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. It's mostly water now. It was caffeine-free Diet Coke at 10 o'clock this morning. That's what I do. I fill this up with caffeine-free Diet Coke and ice. So I fill it all the way to the top with like really pebbly ice from our gas station. Then I do caffeine-free Diet Coke. And then throughout the day, it melts. And it melts and it melts and it melts. And then I fill it up with ice and water at the end of the day. It's not as much as you think when you fill this all the way up with ice. It's actually only about like 20 ounces of Coke when there's friggin' like 100 ounces of ice in there. So what's going on, Everyday Carry? No, Ghost Frogger, I do not want to sell you my brand new shotgun. I literally picked it up today. But it is a very nice shotgun. It's a Mossberg 930 that I picked up for well under half what they retail for. Hey, do you guys want to help me piss off some liberals? If you guys want to do that, If you guys want to help me piss off liberals, dude, go find this video, okay? Go find this video on my channel and go share it. It's at 120,000 views. I did it yesterday. Go find it and share it with someone you know would be offended. It's called Rioting Protesters. Go to my channel, go find it, go find that short, and yeah. It will. I promise you. I've been getting some fun responses to it. Also, watch it. 12 gauge tacticals. Dan, yeah, check it out. Boom. So, and my understanding is the stock on this with the pistol grip is a little different than what normally comes stock. I have the 7+1 magazine tube, and I think I have an upgraded rear sight. I think the front sight's the same, but I think the rear sight is actually upgraded. Am I correct? Doesn't the 930 normally come with like a regular, without a pistol grip, and then the rear sight? I know that it's normally like a rear sight on the rail, but I don't think it's got quite the sight picture that this one has. I think it's a little different. And then, if I remember right, they also said, because this was a gun that went to SHOT Show. Thanks, Ghost Frogger. Appreciate it, bud. Yeah, dude, Bacon, if you have somebody who's liberal, trust me, they'll get pissed off. I've had a bunch of liberal people. Most people say, ha ha ha, this is funny. Ha ha ha, this is awesome. Would absolutely do the same. But a lot of people... there have been a couple people that have said, this is offensive, or I can't believe you do that with your kids in the car. It's funny. But yeah, I think the guy said that where I bought it, he said that they put the gas system from a 940 in it and the bolt from the 940 in that. I'm going to try to go to the range this weekend. I've got some. I'm working on some wax slugs. Where's the bag? I've got some crayons that I'm gonna use for wax slugs, and I'm very excited about that. I'm sorry about that, Tristan. It does happen sometimes. It does happen sometimes. The recoil is awful. Eric, isn't the barrel and tube supposed to be attached together? With this, I think underneath the handguard is where it's attached, because that's where it's got the, I think that's where it's got the gas system for that particular model. That is good, Tristan. That is good. So, oh boy, got 11 people watching now. We slowed down. The chat was going crazy for a second there, but we slowed down. That's okay. Car edits. That's funny. Castle Rock. Dan, maybe that's Castle Rock. I don't know. I've been so many places. In Colorado, I have not been to Castle Rock in Colorado or in Kansas. Apparently there's a Castle Rock, Texas, Kansas, and Colorado, and California. I've not been to any of those Castle Rocks. I've been to Shiprock. Yeah. I was just looking at it. Castle Rock, Kansas. Yeah, I've never been there. I've been to Shiprock in New Mexico. I have a brother that lives in Oklahoma, and then Bullseye Ben, one of the other content creators that I'm pretty good buddies with, he's in Oklahoma. So I'm trying to fit in a trip down to Texas, and I want to go visit some of my buddies and some of the places out there that they've all mentioned. Sorry guys, I gotta check this. I just got a message. Oh, awesome. One of my military guys, his wife just had their baby. So bacon socks. There's a lot of indoor ranges here on the Wasatch Front in Utah, and I prefer outdoor, but it's really hard to find a good. It's really hard to find a good outdoor range that is within like an hour of where I am. Hello, Miles. I'm doing well. I picked up my new shotgun today, so I'm very happy. I've had a very good day. So, hey, did any of you guys do the 22? Yeah, I'll let him know that everybody that was on the stream tonight said congrats to him. So he's excited. He's a new sergeant, and he's a good guy. He's new to our shop, and he's good. So you got 2 shotguns. Cool, Miles. Yeah, I like being outdoor because the reason I like doing it outdoors because it's quieter. Like when I take my kids, I don't know. Like I said, we had like 100 people in here, and then they just left. I think it's because we had 100 people, and so like when you have that many people in a live stream, if everybody doesn't start hitting like, then what happens is so it'll spread out and people will come in and they'll be having a good time. If they're not hitting the like button, then YouTube stops sharing it and throwing it at the live streams and throwing it into the algorithm. Live streams are really weird, so like that's why it says like and subscribe up at the top. Like getting likes on a live stream is the way that you grow the live stream. Yeah, that could be too. That could be too. No, I'll definitely let him know. There you go. I'm sure he'll laugh. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, guys. Everybody that's on. Yeah, that's the best way. That's the best way to help any. So if there's ever any gun content creators, the best way to help them is to like their shorts, like their content, like their streams, and then share it. And it makes a huge difference in how the algorithm, because YouTube really, really hates gun content. Even though some of the biggest YouTube channels that are out there are gun dudes, and it is, they constantly fight. It's like today, to give you an idea, okay, I'll show you here. So I've posted, today I've posted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shorts. Of my 8 shorts, none of them, or I take that back. One of them has over 1,000 views. 2 of them got flagged for lower spread and no ad revenue at all, until they finished reviewing it under further scrutiny because of the content. So, what? My guns are always down here. Oliver, my guns are always down here, unless I'm filming upstairs. This is my armory room, like it's my safe room for the guns. Like the door locks and everything. I lock it every night. When I do my live stream, when I do my overnight live stream, awesome, Tristan. When I do my overnight live stream, when I leave, I lock the door from the outside so that nobody can get in here. Sorry. Oh, man, I love it. I love interacting with you guys. I love doing this stuff. It's fun. Yeah, I used to do the airsoft. I used to do the hashtag. I stopped doing hashtags because it was taking forever, and it made the stream. It made the videos like get really clunked up. Yep, Oliver, that's right. So I moved the other shotgun down, and then I put the new shotgun in here. So I moved things around because I'm gonna do some stuff with the wall. I'm gonna change some things. So I know that I'm gonna do all that. So I figured I might as well bring them down. So, volume error. Can you guys hear me? Is there something wrong with mine? Can you guys not hear me? Dude, we're only like, I think we're only like 25 new subscribers away from 8,000, which is cool. Awesome. Okay, that's good to know. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited to be at 8,000 because like, shoot, like a month ago I was only at like 4,000 or something like that. What was I at? It doesn't matter. So I will have almost doubled in 1 month, which is huge. I'm catching like the guys that when I first started like would come in and say, "Hey, I'm gonna like your stream. I'm gonna subscribe. Keep going. Don't give up." Like I've almost caught up to a lot of those guys, and I've passed some of the other guys. Not that that matters. Like I know that they make more and they get more interaction from like sponsors and stuff like that. Car edits. I can see you said hi. And I'm like, whatever, you know, I'm not in this for the money. I'm in it because it's fun. I said that like if I can find a way to, Oliver. I said that if I can find a way to like help me buy guns and buy ammo, that will be useful because what I want to do is any of the money that I would normally spend on that, I'm spending on like putting into a college fund for my daughter, or like she's doing this beauty pageant thing here in town, and so the money that we've spent on that normally would have been what I used to pay for ammo and guns, but because she's doing that, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So now I've still been able to do both, and that's going to help her on like college applications and things like that. So we're really excited. I have a lot of fun. And I get to interact and meet lots of cool, fun people, and so that's always a super plus. Yeah, I don't know. People are leaving the live. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, there were almost 80 people on here. That's all right. We've been going for almost an hour. It's cool. And it's 8:30. Plus people had today as a holiday. Is it time for more Pokemon? Hey California team, what's going on? Yeah, I think at one point we peaked at like 135. Yeah. I love it, Eric. Hey James, what's going on, man? Yeah, I think it's interesting the way that these conversations change, because it's like it gets really heated, and it can be, yeah. Part of it is because everybody is live right now. Like special operations equipment is live, Carson's live. I need to go like his stream. Let me see if I can steal some of Carson's guys. Not that I don't love Carson. I love Carson, but I'm gonna steal some of his guys and get them to come take a look at the shotgun. At the very least, to get them to come take a look at the shotgun. So, yeah, Carson's good. I like Carson. Carson's got a lot of pistols. He's got a cool shotgun. I know he just got that recover tactical frame for his Glock. No, Carson's bigger than me. He's been growing big time. He's been bigger than me from the get-go. I've just kind of been catching up with everybody. Ugh. Thirsty. So. Sense and Manor, what's going on, man? Welcome to the channel. Dan does have a Blue Angels there. I've been doing well, California. Oh, Carson's sitting there. I just said, bud, I was like, I'm going to go over. I saw that you were live, and I was like, oh, I need to go say hi to Carson and tell everybody. Dude, I am so excited to go shoot it. It's so nice. It's so nice. But I was just telling these guys, like, I'm going to go over to Carson's thing and see if I can get any of his guys to come over and say hi and check out the shotgun, because there's like 6 of us that are live right now, so I figured I'd go and be like, hey guys, come check out the shotgun. So, yeah. So, absolutely, I was stealing your viewers. 100%. But it comes from a place of love, man. It comes from a place of love. Pest Control FBI, what's going on, dude? What is better, a lever action shotgun or a pump action shotgun? A semi-auto shotgun is better. But if you have to choose between the two, I would say that a pump action shotgun is probably going to be more reliable than a lever. It's a little bit more complicated of a system, but it's a lot easier on the gun. I think that's the best way to put it. So, Pest Control, I'm doing well. And everybody else that's in the stream, if you're just kind of lurking, if you guys would do me a favor, hit the like button. If you guys hit like, it helps the stream hit the algorithm, and that helps bring more people in. And then we're not lonely, and we grow our viewer base. It helps me. It helps guys like Carson. It helps other channels. It's really good. Same thing, Eric. Same thing, just that Trump's going to give them 2 weeks to maybe come to the table. If I was going to... California team, that's a very strange question. I would not recommend thinking like that. I don't know that I would talk about that, especially as a young man. That's probably not the right way to think about things. Yeah, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We've been going for about an hour. Awesome, Tristan. Awesome. If you make a video, Tristan, and post it and then tag me, I'll go look at it, man. Was an aircraft over Iran? I know that there are aircraft that go over Iran. I've been in active combat zones. I'll say that, Bacon. Yeah, go post a picture of the pulse rifle, dude, and tag me. I'll go take a look at that, bud. Yeah, well, now that like they can't shoot anything that's in the sky, I have no doubt. California team, yes, it is. It is an AK-47. It's a Chinese AK-47. It's called a Type 56. It's not called a skeleton stock. It's actually an underfolding stock. Car edits. We cannot touch any of the guns on live stream on YouTube. There was a situation that happened. I don't know. It was like five to 10 years ago, and I guess somebody unalived themselves, and the live stream was on, and then it was just like that dude not alive on live stream for like a couple hours. So now they don't let you touch guns on live stream. Pest control. My favorite gun in my collection is my AK. It's just got a really cool story. It's not like my ARs that I assembled. I actually kind of had to rebuild it. It was really rough condition, and so I kind of rebuilt it so that it's in good condition. And yeah, it's just kind of a cool story, and it's just a cool gun. No, I can do them in videos, but not on live stream. Not on live stream. Now you can as part of your live stream, if you want to pull up video, like with OBS or whatever, and show like footage from another video of guns shooting, that's different. You can do that as long as it's video that you're pulling up, and you can you can show YouTube and verify that it's not live video. Favorite mobster gun? That's an excellent question. I don't know. Mobsters had lots of different kinds of guns. I mean, mobsters used 1911s, and they used revolvers. Some of them had Thompsons. Some of them had BARs. So it's an interesting question. I've never really thought about that. So, yeah. That's a good question. I'll have to think about that one. Well, an M1911's been around for a long time. Yes, pest control. That's right. I am the Baba Yaga. I am the Baba Yaga character. But I really like Glock pistols. Car edits. If somebody broke into my house, I would probably end up using my pistol that I carry. I mean, I always have it, so that's probably what would end up being used, since a lot of my guns are down here during the day. I sometimes have one of the other guns upstairs, but usually it's just my pistol that's upstairs. In the near future, I'm not going to have enough room to keep everything down here, so some of the guns are going to go back upstairs, and you won't see them every night on stream. California team. It depends on how much experience you have. Yeah. Car edits. There are firearms near me all the time. I'm gonna get some things to mount the guns on the wall, and then I'm gonna put labels underneath all of them so everybody knows what they are. So yeah, California team, probably not a shotgun. Again, I just use my pistol more than I've used my shotguns, but I'm gonna go and use my Mossberg more now because I'm really excited to have it. So we'll see. And I have wax slugs. I have some. I don't have a lot, but I'm getting more. And wax slugs are a great tool for home defense. Yeah. If it's just a standard slug or like double out buck, that's a lot of collateral. Actually, if you've got more than one, I would recommend just an AR-15. If you've got an AR-15 that you have readily available for home defense, I would use that because AR-15s are great home defense guns. They're slugs made out of wax, bacon. Yeah, bacon. Go Google. Go do a YouTube search on wax slugs. Thank you, California team. Normal guns, pest control. If you want to learn and practice and you're under the age of 18, then airsoft guns are good. Hey, what's going on, Ammo? Yeah, I'm gonna do either the hanging rack things or like the slats with the, I can't remember what they are. There's like these hanging slats for guns. I'm gonna do something like that. How are you doing tonight, Ammo? Hey, welcome to the partner program with this account. Weren't you a partner? Yeah, I have been pissing people off. Did I piss you off? Or you've been pissing people off? Stupid dogs. Hold on, guys. Coco, out. Out. Dude, that's the best way to do it. It's the best way to do it. I've got a video that's pissing everybody off right now. I love it. Yeah, the dog likes guns too. Ammo's my buddy. Ammo's my buddy. Ammo is another one of my. He's one of my first subscribers. He found my chat. He found my channel one day, and he was like, "Hey, you're up late. You're new." It was kind of funny. So, and it just kind of happened and worked out. And he helped point people my way, and I try to help point people his way, and it's just worked out well. I would say if it's an integrated suppressor, California teen, it's probably not a small weapon, and so I would not recommend it. Ammo, I'm going to I get my payout, and I'm getting a PO box tomorrow. I'll send you my address, and I'll send you some money tomorrow. But thank you, Bensler. I'm glad you enjoy it. Cobalt, what is going on, my man? If you want to make Karen mad, Cobalt, I have a video right now that I'm trying to get to really go. It's called Rioting Protesters. Ammo, I can't do that. I'm gonna send you money, man. Because I think I want to get a couple of them. Because I think I want to give some away on my channel. Now I want to get some so that I can give them away on the channel as swag when we do stuff. I like doing that. I like supporting everybody. I think I gave, who was it? I gave Fox. I sent him like $20 yesterday, 20 or 25. I gave Pistol Pete like I bought 5 memberships for his channel today. It's fine. Benson, so the swag right now, the swag giveaway. So I do giveaways every $500. Yeah, car edits. Yeah. So I'm doing the T-shirt, the Kayvon T-shirt. Everybody always gets a 6-pack of Rip-Its. Everybody always gets a box of Fiddle Faddle or Crunchy Munch. No problem, Mammo. See you soon. Yeah, everybody always gets Fiddle Faddle or Crunchy Munch. You get buttery toffee because that's the flavor that I like. And then right now I'm also giving away the Ghost Ink Edge Trigger. Right there, the Ghost Ink Armor's mat. The Kayvon download, digital download of his stuff, and then you get a T-shirt vinyl for this, so you can put it on. So you can put it on a T-shirt or a hoodie. So when we get to $500, whoever is the person that donates the dollar, whatever amount they donate that gets us to that $500, they're the person that wins the swag. So that way it's a random. It's truly random. So because nobody's gonna drop $500 to win the swag. That's ridiculous. And you're good, Bensler. You're good. So we do other giveaways. Just the big giveaways. That's how the big giveaways go. So I understand, guys. You're teenagers. I understand. So, but like when we hit 10,000 subscribers, when we get to 10,000 subscribers, we'll do a free giveaway where there's no money involved. When we get to 10,000 subscribers, that'll be a fun one. Maybe I'll have something really cool. Maybe I don't know. As long as the person's over 21, maybe I'll do something like I'll go buy a high point and I'll give away a high point, like just for fun, just as a joke giveaway. Would I rather use a laser or tracer bullets with an AR-15? Well, sometimes you can't use a laser and sometimes you can't use tracers. Sometimes you have to use like an IR laser, because everybody can see tracer bullets, but you might not have night vision or something that can see IR. I understand, Oliver. That's probably wise of her. So, well, maybe we'll do that. Maybe that'll be the thing. Maybe we'll do like a 380 high point. That would be fun. that would be a funny giveaway. A high point in 380. I'll have to converse and put that out on the channel and on my other socials to see what everybody thinks about that. Who wants a Utah dad swagged out high point? It'll be like spray painted pink or something. I'll do like a rattle can in pink on it. Oh man. Good times, guys. Good times. Alrighty. They were fleeing from someone that was hired by the organizers of the No Kings riot, who shot at someone that was just there, obeying the law. Take it up with the No Kings folks. My recommendation is to not go to those things. I don't expose my children to anything like that. What I did was satire. If you want to get butthurt about it, that's fine. Challenge accepted. I've got somebody, there's literally somebody on that video who says he's from SLC and that. Oh, I had lots of comments. I've just been busy doing a live stream, so. Some liberal fruitcake. Probably frowned upon, but I mean, I think it depends on the state you're in. Exactly. That's why this is satire. Man, there are some really butthurt people over this video. I hope it. This is great. Dude, this is my second favorite thing. All right, sorry. I literally I'm reading some of these comments. This is what someone said. I'd love an update. And I said 90% laughing responses, 10% absolutely appalled to that rioting protesters. This guy writes, "The First Amendment is a treasure. The second is set in stone. You seem like a good man. My issue is that you are putting my family in danger with your lack of nuance and disregard of what you are spewing into the world. You have the right to post this garbage, but you can influence the less sophisticated people into thinking that they can do something harmful." Does anyone think that my rioting protesters video was serious? Anyone? This guy clearly did. My family was at the No Kings rally in Salt Lake City. Skill issue on your part, buddy. They were fleeing from an active shooter and blocking traffic. They were fleeing from the hired security that the No Kings protesters hired to protect them that didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and so they started shooting at people. I did learn how to do it. I learned how to do live streams. I did it the other day. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, in Salt Lake City they did a No Kings protest. And No Kings was to protest against Donald Trump because he's a king, because he had a parade for his birthday. No, his birthday happened to coincide with the 250th birthday of the U.S. Army that the Biden administration had originally started organizing. So, No Kings that. Anyways, this guy's saying that he took his family there and all that, and he's like, you exposed your kids to that violence. And I was like, so did you. Like, the difference is that I'm making satire. Nobody ever wants to be in that situation. I would never drive a vehicle to one of those locations where there are going to be protests. In fact, I tell people to stay away from those areas, major cities, when there's going to be protests. Because it's stupid. I wouldn't go to a protest that was pro things that I believe in. Because I honestly think that those are just ways for people to get together and become violent. I don't like them. Practice your First Amendment, but practice it smart and safe, not stupid. Anyways, yes, California team, what is up, buddy? Sorry I was ignoring you guys. I had like 30 messages from this one dude on that video. Do I like Trump? I voted for Trump. I don't always like the things that he does, but there's some things that he does that I do agree with. I thought he was a better choice than Kamala Harris. That's how I believe all politicians are. I don't really like politicians at all. There are politicians that I support more and politicians that I support less. So that's how I vote. Because no politician will ever align with me exactly. And no politician should ever align with you exactly. You should have issues with your politicians. You should not be completely, absolutely, congruously in line with any politician. That starts to become a little bit like being brainwashed or totally like worshiping. Go ahead, California teen. What's up? Just because I'm talking doesn't mean you can't post something, bud. Or is that what you were going to ask? Hi, how are you doing? Are you still here? Thank you, Bensler. Yeah. King, what's going on, bud? King Plays. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. These are not fake. What would you like to know? I'm doing well. I am doing well. I was responding to some messages on my videos. Franco, the two on the ends are a Winchester Model 120 and an SKB. Up. Mr. High and Mighty's responded. Wow. Yep. No, you're good, man. I do have other guns, Bacon. I have guns in a couple of other states. So I grew up in Alaska. I've got some guns in Alaska. And I have some guns in Idaho also. Yeah. Baba Yaga. Da. Zesty Baba Yaga. He's very zesty man. He's in Russia. He is sexual icon. Everyone wants his body. He is who Spetsnaz tries to be like, which is why he left, because it was too much to fight off the women and the men's. Car edits. You can absolutely ask, and I always respond the same way. I have like 9 guns behind me. So I always just respond with whatever I have behind me. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 guns behind me. So I have at least 10. So, da. That's a good question. The question is da. That is good. That is good. Chief, welcome, dude. How's it going? No, so the second long barrel shotgun. So obviously you can see the Winchester up here. I moved things around. The Winchester up here is the one you guys usually see. The one next to it is my SKB. You guys don't see that one very often. It was upstairs. And this one, that's the new one, Chief. That's the Mossberg. I picked it up today. That's right. Picked up the Mossberg. I went to like 8 gun shops trying to find a Python that I could put on layaway, and I couldn't find one for under $1,500. King, I actually don't give mod status to anyone who's been to less than like 10 of my streams, which is really easy because I stream almost every day. In fact, if I don't stream, I'll send out a post with a message that says, I'm not going to be doing a live stream tonight. So it's pretty easy to do, but I'm also really, really careful. You also have to be, Oliver, I've told you this too, you also have to be over the age of 18. You also have to be over the age of 18. I've had issues with people under the age of 18 being mods before, and it went really bad. Like a bunch of people got banned, a bunch of my regular people got banned, and some of my other mods got banned. And so I don't, no, you're good. You're good, buddy. It's fine to ask. But yeah, that happened a couple times. And so now I just don't, I'm like, are you over 18? So, and even when they say yes, I'm over 18. It's one of those things where I can ask questions and I can pretty well gauge if they're being honest. Because remember, I have a 17-year-old son, a 16-year-old daughter, and an almost 12-year-old daughter. So, Jesus, what's going on, buddy? So, Cobalt, you've only got like 8 or 9 streams to go, bud. So, it's never big enough, Jesus. So, yep. Thank you, car edits. Yeah, there's dude, Jesus. I don't know if you're following that Rioters video that I did. It's doing okay. I think it's at like 130 right now, and there's some people that are commenting now that are taking it way too seriously. No, I know, Oliver. You comment a lot on my videos, and you comment a lot on my live streams. I know you come to a lot of them, but I also know that you are not 18 years old, and so unfortunately, I'm not going to give you mod status. But I appreciate because you're a very solid, level-headed young man. So it's probably just best for now. It doesn't mean I've had a few that have been good. I have 1 or 2 that are still good, but I'm very cautious about it. Almost. Let's see. Where are we? Where are we at, guys? Let's see. Almost there. 24. 24, guys. So you'll be 15 soon. That's cool, Bensler. Happy birthday. Yeah, I knew that, Oliver. Dude, there's one guy that's in there. He is crying up a storm. Yeah, dude. Anytime you guys want to send me stuff, if you're over the age of 18, if you send it to me and you're under the age of 18, if I see who it's from, I'll delete it. I'll just be straightforward now. If you make it a YouTube video or something like that, that's a little different. If it's public, then that's different. I'll watch it. But if you want to send me something, you can email me something, or you can send something like to my Facebook or to X, so it's more public and it's out there. That is fine. But if you send it to me privately and you're under the age of 18, I'm just going to delete it. So, but yeah, Bacon. If you wanna send me something, you can make a video. You can send it to my email. Yeah, if you do that, just tag me, bud. I tell that to everybody. Tag me on anything. I do that even if it's about guns, Bensler. Even if it's about guns. It's just safer for you and it's safer for me. It's the legal thing to do. There's too many bad people in this world. And honestly, like the only thing you guys see, I'm not saying I'm a bad person, but for your own protection, because I would feel the same way about my kids. For your own protection, like all you see is the person that I am on camera. Yeah. And we've seen, and Chief can support me on this, so can Jesus. We've had some really weird people come out on live streams. If you want to show your gun collection, Cobalt, go for it. I suggest making a video. You can tag me. You can also post it on social media and tag me. If you're over 18, you can email me a picture. That's fine. Yeah, Cooper was one of those dudes that, again, not even, at least he said he was 17. Not even an adult, but it was still weird. He was still being kind of weird. So, as a parent, I would want my kids to hear that. Yeah, exactly. Well, the one dude was like, the First Amendment is so important. The Second Amendment is set in stone. So it's like some dude is the second. He's like, but you're putting my family in danger because we were at the No Kings riot, and I'm like, then you're stupid. Don't tell me about me putting your family in danger when you went to the No Kings thing. Oh. Look for the one from, hold on. I think it's like Polly something. I just responded to your comment, Car Edits. If you're still here. Oh, I think Car Edits might have left. Googled the 2020 Summer of Love from BLM. Yeah, there's something from some. Yeah, dude. Well, half of those are mine. Half of those are mine, because I just start like when he started posting stuff about how I was threatening his family, and I'm giving people ideas. I'm like, well, my video is satire, and if you can't see that, that probably tells me a lot more about you than it does me. Anybody who thinks that any of my videos are like serious, below average, or sorry, California teen, you can ask me for a favor, but I can't say I will do it. But you can ask me, and I'll tell you if I'm willing to do it. If you want me to shout out your channel again, I will. Maybe even tonight, California teen. Hey, it's Polymath. He's the guy I was talking about, guys. Polymath is the guy I was talking about. Jesus Christ. It's literally him. We were just talking about you, Polymath. We were talking about your comments on my video. The one that offended everybody. I'm pretty sure that was you. Maybe it wasn't. Pretty sure it was, though. Neither am I. I'm not afraid either. It was the FBI. King Plays. Shout out to King Plays. Go check out his channel, everybody. All 11 of us. Oh, California team, what I was going to say was maybe what I can do is pull up your Spotify and just have your music playing in the background for the overnight stream. Let me log in real quick. Oh, shoot. No, not with that one. Cancel. Oh, let me log in with my other account. Oh, I'm still on Carson's live. He's been getting free watch time from me. He's so lucky. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second, guys. Sponsor. Is sponsor on right now? I don't know what's going on there. Spotify. Login. Continue with Google. Continue. Give me a second, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to log into my Spotify. Login. There we go. Okay. California teen. Is it says also not Sean. Is that you? No, I don't think that's you. C18. Thank you, Benser. I'm glad you like that one. Go take a shower, Oliver. Thanks, car edits. Appreciate it. Polymer is saying you find your... Okay. If he wants to, he can try. Maybe he's really good at cyber like I am. I don't know. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not afraid. It was me. Bobby Yaga Smackdowns. Night, you will what? Thank you, Pest Control FBI. Polymath is not political violence. Can you explain yourself? I can't see any of the other messages. Was he saying that in the video? I mean, if he really wants to do that, he can come do that. But I haven't threatened anybody. He's the one that's threatening me. J Dog's live. He's got like 46 people watching. It's because he's got his baby oil and his deagle. Okay. All right. California Teen. I'm trying to find your Spotify channel, bud. C18. Go for it, Polymath. What's my address? Go for it, Polymath. Tell me my address. Tell me my street address, since you know me. I don't care. He's Googling right now, or maybe he already knows, how to do a reverse IP search. And he's going to ping it, and then what he's going to do is he's going to try to find the public-facing WAN address that's associated with my live stream through YouTube. And by doing a reverse IP search and looking for the WAN address, he can find the associated WAN address and where it's being hosted from. Unless I'm using a VPN. There you go. Cool. Go for it, Polymath. What are you going to do? Oh, Polymath is sharing my address. Guess what's great about that? Guess what's great about that, Polymath? I now have you. What's great about it? Yeah, it is. That's fine, Jesus. That's fine. What's great about you doing that, Polymath, is you've now threatened to expose my private information. So you've taken my PII and you've published it on a public forum, and I have a record of it. And so now, if you publish it again and you put it out there, and you share it with anyone because you're offended by what my video did or said, if you do that, okay, here's the best part. No, you said, I can share your address, and I said, go for it, okay? It doesn't mean that you didn't share my PII. You still shared it, all right? But I have a public record of you sharing it. So now, if anyone comes to my address and threatens me, or threatens my family, or anyone associated with me, if anybody comes, all right, I can go to the police. And what I can say is, I have a record I have a video that I did a live stream, and I have a record of that, of a user named Polymath. And we can go to YouTube and we can go to Google and we can get your email address and we can find out your information. So anyone that ever says that they received it publicly because you exposed it, you can be held liable for it. And I know that this is true because I studied law. You already called the police in the governor's office? Cool. Cool. And told them my address? Cool. That's cool. I don't believe you, but that's cool. You told them my address. So you said, what did you tell them? What did you tell them, Polymath? What did you tell the governor's office? Yes, they were. Did you tell them that you were at the No Kings protest and that the hired security at No Kings protest put your family in danger because they hired untrained personnel that just shot at a random dude and then that random dude didn't get hit but an innocent bystander did? Did you complain about that? That's what I thought. I haven't threatened anyone. Okay. If you come to my house, Polymath, I'll have you arrested, but that's okay. I did not, California teen. Watch how quickly I will call the police. Because I have friends that are police. I have no problem calling the police. Because I've threatened nobody. I made a satire video. Oh, because of my video where I said protesting rioters. Or rioting protesters. So, that's fine. Okay. Talk to me live. Talk to me live, dude. Go for it. Call me. Oh, you want... Yeah. Nah, you can look up my number. You're super smart. You can come to my house. If you have that serious of an issue, you can come to my house. If you don't know me well enough to have my number or to call me, all right, then I don't care. If you're going to get offended by a satirical video, all right, you're telling me that I put your family in danger. You're the dumbass that took your family to a protest. The same type of protest that 5 years ago resulted in, what was it, like 8 businesses being attacked and destroyed, 3 police cars being overturned and destroyed, 5 people from the United States Air Force being arrested and sent to Leavenworth. Like, who is dumb enough to take their family to a protest like that? And you're telling me that I threatened you? You're a dumbass. Okay? I don't care that you have my address and that you doxed me. All right? All of these people here, they're cool. They're having a good time. We were having a great time. Everybody, like 95% of the people on that video laughed. You're the only one that took it seriously because you were stupid enough to take your family, and then when something went wrong, you're blaming it on everyone except yourself. Be a man, and next time don't take your family to stupid situations. Man. You live in Texas. Then maybe you need to tell your family to not be stupid enough to go do something like that. Every single protest in every single state where this kind of shit has gone on, somebody has gotten shot at. There have been riots. There have been people that have gotten hurt. And so you're telling me that I'm threatening your family or that I'm putting your family in danger? They put themselves in danger by going to places like that. And you have the gall to tell me that I am doing something wrong? I'm making a satirical video about the reality of the fact that in the state of Utah, if you block a vehicle and there are minors in the vehicle, the driver of that vehicle is protected and by law can run over the people that are blocking their vehicle. So you can get mad at my satirical video, or you can man up that your family was stupid and that you didn't do enough to tell them, hey, it's probably not a good idea to go to a no kings riot for the president of the United States, who's not a king, that's also celebrating the 250th anniversary of the Army that has never been celebrated before, that the previous presidency started. So if you want to go that way, we can go that way. But until then, choke on a Johnson and be a better man. Sorry, guys. Every once in a while, we get somebody who really just irks me. And I don't care if he knows my address. I don't care if he wants to dox it. He can do everything he wants. He called the police. He called the governor. That's fine. I don't need to post my number. That's my personal information. It's my private information. You have $400 on me. Thank you. But, yeah. You can continue to be mad at me, or you can take ownership, be a man, call your family and say, hey, you know, that probably wasn't the wisest thing to do. I get caring about things, but there are so many ways that you can express your First Amendment right and you can support things. I don't even care that you were there, okay? Or that your family was there. Great for them that they were doing it. But they accepted the consequences of, if shit goes wrong, there's not much that we can do. There's just not much that you can do when you expose yourself to situations like that. I'm guessing that you also blame Kyle Rittenhouse for defending himself. Should he have been there? No, he shouldn't have. I 100% believe that Kyle Rittenhouse shouldn't have been at the freaking things, the BLM riots that were in Kenosha. But he was, and it was his First Amendment right. The difference was he was smart enough that he had a firearm and he protected himself. Sit there, tell me that I'm trying to hurt people. Go ahead. California Teen. I wasn't able to find your music, so I will look at it, and when I do the overnight thing, then I'll try and make it. I'll try to use that as the stream. But man, sit there, post my address, say you're calling and threatening me. There are not many things that set me off, but when you start threatening me, saying that you're going to send people my way, saying that I did something to harm someone, man. Yeah, he found out real quick. Okay. I just... You're an accessory to potential danger to my family. You posted my personal information on the internet, Polymath. I could press charges against you for posting my personal information on the internet. I can literally take a picture of this. I can go to the Syracuse Police Department, since you posted my address, and I can say, hey, this guy got onto my live stream and he reverse IP'd my IP address. No, you're the one that chose to do it. Just like your family's the one that chose to go to the No Kings riot. All right? I didn't put anybody in danger. I didn't even in my thing. The First Amendment doesn't give you the right to expose people's personal information. Man. What a freaking... Oh, man. If there's... Oh. You didn't speak to the police. The police did not tell you it's okay to expose someone's PII. Yep, that's the same thing right now. Okay, California Teen, I have your thing, and so I'll play that as part of the overnight stuff. No, you already hacked my address. You already hacked my address. You can get my phone number if you're that good. Yeah, that's what I mean. He's acting like he's some hot shit. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Right there. You guys want to see something cool? Check this out. Was the release of the address done with the intent to harass or intimidate? If the release of your address was part of a larger pattern of behavior intended to harass, threaten, or abuse you, it could fall under state laws. Some states, like Utah, have specific laws criminalizing harassment through electronic communication. So I certainly hope that Mr. Polymath had a good time exposing my address. So it's okay. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to talk to YouTube as a creator. I'll talk to YouTube about your account, and we'll start working on things. I didn't ask to be harassed. You chose to harass me because you didn't like that I made a satirical video. So let me go ahead and start that process. Here we go. Other next step. Hope you didn't Okay, here we go. I don't want to talk to you. We're gonna talk to Google support. You're good, California teen. I see it. Yep, I'm gonna talk to Google support. At polymath-76. Copy. Got it. This will be interesting. Oh, trust me, I had 130 viewers earlier, but that's fine. What's going on, Theo? Yep, we're gonna see what my YouTube creator support team says. This coming from the guy with 6 videos and like 7 subscribers. I'm not going to give you the time of day. And this is what happens when you threaten someone. Say, I can look up your information. I'm going to post your address. Okay, go for it. If you're dumb enough to do it, just like dumb enough to go to a protest where every single state that stuff has happened, there's been violence. It's like, Dad, I'm going to touch this piece of wood that's on fire. Okay, it's going to hurt if you do it. No, I'm going to do it. Okay, go for it. Oh, don't worry, Google's working right now. I've got a transcript of the whole chat. Official ammo, what's going on, buddy? Alrighty. Well, that is that. Dude, I can tell you, Polymath, I'm not going to tell you to post your number. If you want to post your number, that is up to you. But I guarantee you, I'm not going to give you the time of day. And if any of the people here give you the time of day, it's probably not going to be. It's probably not going to be a conversation that you want to have, because I know that everyone that's in this chat right now, except you, really likes my channel. They have said that I can report to local law enforcement once I have done a privacy. Hold on. I can do a privacy. A privacy violation, which is very, very much against YouTube's rules. So I can do a privacy violation report, and then once that report is filed, I can show that I have done a privacy report, that my personal information was exposed, that it was not given to any individual, that the individual obtained the information through means that were not directly from me, and then I can pursue. And then law enforcement can then look into pursuing a suit. So, oh man. Or what I could do is I could go to the JAG. And there you go. So there's a difference between the First Amendment. The First Amendment gives you the right to say what you choose, like my video and like your comment. That is First Amendment. What is not the First Amendment is exposing someone's personal information. So what I'm trying to decide is, do I want to pursue this with you? Do I want to pursue it through local law enforcement? That's, Polymath, you're literally making the argument. You're making the same argument that a rapist makes. I want you to know that. And as someone with daughters, like, that is extremely, extremely, like, stupid. You are making the same argument that a rapist makes when a girl wears a bikini. She wore a bikini. She was asking for it. She was asking for it. He made a video that offended me. He was asking for it. So what I'm trying to decide is, do I go to my local law enforcement, or do I go to the Air Force and have the Office of Special Investigations look into it? So I'm just trying to decide how I want to do this. I'm trying to decide if I want to have local law enforcement reach out and send a cop to your house and say, hey, it's probably not a smart idea to expose people's personal information. Or do I have the Air Force Office of Special Investigations reach out and do it? Because I could do both. I could do both. I could do one or the other. Or what I can do is I can be the bigger man. What I can do is I can be the bigger man. And, oh, trust me, Polymath, if I want to find you, I can find you. I can find you. But I'm not going to. No, I'm not going to do that. Because I'm not going to be a little baby bitch child like Polymath is. All right? I don't appreciate my personal information being put out online. All right? It's public information. I'm not going to give you the time of day to call. Okay? if you're going to cry about a satirical video, you are the problem. You are the problem with this nation right now. All right? You and your family, you support some movement. Okay, support a movement. Then you decide, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go support this movement in person. And then when something goes wrong, you blame other people. You don't take accountability for the fact that if you wouldn't have been there, it wouldn't have gone wrong. You wouldn't have been exposed to it. And so when I make a satirical video about rioters, all right, specifically rioters, all right, I know you support exposing people's personal information online. You support that. Okay, yes or no question, Polymath. Did you obtain my address from me? Did I give you my address? This is really simple. You're here in the chat. Just answer the question. Did you obtain my address from me? Did I give it to you? Polymath, answer the question. You got my address. I verbally gave you my address? I gave you my address? When did we speak? If we spoke and you're in Texas, then you already have my phone number. So call me. Go on. Call me. If I personally gave you my address with my mouth, with the words that I am speaking, if I gave you my address, okay, call me on the phone. Because that's the only way. I've never met you. I've never spoken to you before. All right? Go ahead. Call me, man. Oh, I know. He got my... I'm guessing he looked up my address in one of my videos or something. I don't care. What I'm saying is, did I give him the address? Just because my address is public information, because it's on public records, that's fine. I didn't give him permission to get it, and I didn't give him permission to expose it. Public record is one thing. Yeah, all right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to... And gone. There we go. That's okay. He's been reported. He's been reported. So, I don't know what his deal is. You guys can go read the comments that he left on my post. He's been banned from the channel. And my wife just got home, so... we're done with that. I don't think he did an IP reverse. I think he saw my address somewhere in one of my videos or something. I think he looked at something. I think he's probably in his 20s and he lives in his basement. But that's fine. He can be upset. He can be angry. He's right about the I'm not going to get the cops involved. So, I'm not going to mess with that. I'm not going to stoop to his level. He's upset because I made a video making fun of the fact that rioters and protesters, like that block cars in most states, if they do that, if they get like run over, or if the driver of a vehicle feels threatened, especially if there's children in the car, like it was a satirical video, but instead of letting it be satirical, he took it way further than he needed to. So I'm going to leave that video on there because clearly that was good. But I have officially reported him. He's banned from the channel. YouTube is aware. They have his channel name. Everything's been good. Hey, for those of you that are just joining, check it out. Average, the Mossberg is here in the channel. And check it out. I've got your Rippets. J-Dog gets Crunch-a-Munch. Unless you want Crunch. Do you want Fiddle Faddle or Crunch-a-Munch? Because they didn't have any more Fiddle Faddle at the store. Average. Actually, I'm going to run to the bathroom. Well, that was crazy. Sorry, guys. I'm a little spent. No, I'm just a little spent. My wife just got home, so did my daughter, from doing the pageant stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to set up the overnight stream. I appreciate everybody being there. Yeah, there's only 7 viewers right now. We did good. We've been going for 2 hours. We had like 130 viewers earlier. I'm just a little bit spent. That was very frustrating, and that really made me quite upset. That kid did that. I acted that way. But it's fine. So we're gonna set up the overnight stream. I was gonna do California Teens music. I'll play it real quick so you guys can hear what it sounds like. I've listened to his music. It's not really my style. It might be useful in like a future video. I might try to do it as like a sound over in a future video. So, Cali Teen is I think he's like a 14-year-old kid who likes doing like synth beats, and that's cool. And he likes the channel, and that's cool. Like, obviously, you guys know that I don't have a problem with younger guys here in the channel. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do the regular old trusty. Gonna play some ASMR sounds. So if you're just getting in here, and we're hoping that I was going to stay on for longer, I apologize. I'm that kind of set me off. So, all right, but I'm going to play some gun sounds, some gunfire sounds, and then it'll play reload sounds. So, and that'll be our overnight.
Mia, please don't lock the bathroom door.
So, yeah, I'll do some extra push-ups tomorrow. So, all right. If I'm still awake in like 30 minutes and my family's gone to bed, I might come back down and reintegrate. But I think that I'll pretty much be done for the night. So, but thank you guys for sticking around and have fun. Yeah, don't worry about it. He says he's in Texas. Whether he's in Texas or whether he's here in Utah. Here's what it comes down to. And while I don't ever want this to happen to anybody, obviously 99% of what I post is satire. But there's always an element of truth in satire. If somebody, hey California Teen, go check out California Teen Spotify, you guys. But if he wants to go that route, and he wants to send cops here, and he wants to send his family here, and they threaten me, that's when things get real, and my little flip switches. You guys have sometimes seen my switch flip, like a little bit. You've seen me flip it a little bit. You guys have never actually seen me flip the switch. Neither has my family. I think there's only been like 3 people that have ever seen me flip that switch. One of them's my dad, and one of them's my younger brother. And I take that back. There are a couple people that I've been on deployments with that have seen me flip my switch. And it's not pretty. And it's not someplace that I like to go. So that's why I'm calling it a night tonight. I don't want to I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I definitely, it's one of those things that like you guys wanted to know about, like how you want to see if I've posted videos of like how to see a good peaceful man, like let go of that piece, that was bordering on it. So, but I don't want you guys to go to his channel. I don't want you guys to give him any time of day. I'm kind of viewing him and the behavior that I just saw there. That was the same thing as as a dude that goes and shoots up a school. He's just trying to make a name for himself, just trying to feel like a big guy. He doxed my my channel and my address, and it is what it is. But that's okay. I'll get over it. I can clearly handle things if someone decides to dox my address. But I do need to turn this to the side. You're going to see something disappear from the back wall. I'm guessing if you look really carefully in the mirror there, you can hear what's going on. Two and 3/4 inch. Okay. There we go. Over here. Because all I have right now are 2 3/4 inch. Thank you, Bensler. I appreciate it. And I'm below average, so why would I go for anything more than average? All right. That's right. Mossy's going to come upstairs with me at nights. Alrighty, guys. If you guys want to stick around and enjoy the sounds, you can. If you want to talk to people, it's wax. That guy. It's wax slugs. But yeah. And then 5150. You and J-Dog. I'm mailing out your guys' boxes tomorrow. It's a wax slug. Now I'm gonna play the sounds. That's right, I did. So I'm gonna play the gun sounds. I'll work with California Team once he's got like a good 10 hours of music. Then I'll play one of his things on one of my overnights. But yeah, so. As you can see, Mossy is now gone. Mossy's going to come with me upstairs, and I'll bring Mossy down in the morning. So, you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for James. That's my guns being shot. I can't play licensed music. I suppose I could do. Hold on. Here's what I'll do. I'll change it.
At Bybert, we've done the homework so you don't overpay for business insurance. In fact, you can save up to 20%.
All right. That should be sufficient. That's reloading sounds. That's a little bit more ASMR. I need to get like... Yeah. I can't do that. It'll flag. They'll close they'll close the stream if I play licensed music. So what I'll need to do is I'll have AI make me like some soothing sounds that I can make a video with. So all right, guys, you guys have a wonderful night. And I am off up to bed.